Okay. Hey everyone, welcome in. You know what today is? It's Genshin Sunday, and we'll be starting off where I left off. And also, I remember, I think there's more to the Deluxe story that's been released. Uh, so I'll be working on that, and then continuing on with the story where I am in Inazuma. Also, see, I have a new file or Car, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Carham VT, thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. Also, before we start, I do have a new goal set up. Oh, I was right. Fifi, and Fifi too, thank you for following. I really do appreciate it. And again, welcome on in. My name is Arcantos. I'm an ancient ice demon. I play video games and I do 3D modeling. And I'll be ready to watch some Genshin, because that's what I'm going to be playing. Oh, almost forgot that. But yeah, I got it. I set up a new goal for the stream. So whenever we reach the goal, I will work on getting art commissions. So whenever we reach 50 subs, that's what I'll get it. I'll work on getting an art commission for you guys of artwork. So why don't we go ahead and get right on into Genshin, because I'm really excited to find out what happens with the Deluxe story. And also, I really want to use Ningguang because I finally got a character I wanted from the gacha last week, which is pretty good. For once, the gacha did not screw me. But let's go ahead and get right on into it. Well, I don't know why that's there, but wait, what's going on here? Yeah. yeah. I was watching a bit of Star Wars The Clone Wars before stream. Looking at some Star Wars The Clone Wars clips, because Star Wars The Clone Wars is one of my favorite shows. See, nope, I don't know why. Maybe I need to exit out again, and then maybe it will pop up. Because I don't know why it's doing that. Because it should be popping up, because that's the window I have set up, and you know how window captures can be, they can be really weird sometimes. See, this will work. Okay, well, let me also, this is working to make sure it's in the right place. Ow, yep, it's working. And it's still not working. I don't know why it's doing this to me. Let's see. Try that. See, maybe that'll fix it. Nope, not fixing it. I don't know what's going on. Usually this works the way it's supposed to. Usually I just have this open and then yeah. You just need a little bit. You just need a little bit of 3D modeling, and you wouldn't be a perfect character in Genshin. They already have Ito. Well, my model is 3D, and I did make this model myself, and I've looked it up, and there is like a Genshin, and there is actually Genshin shader that it can be used in Blender, but I don't have that. If I did add it, then I would look more like a Genshin model, which probably wouldn't be bad. Imagine my model being in Genshin, my character in Genshin, and I have no idea why they keep doing them. Here, let me try. Maybe if I get rid of it and add a new one, because that is the window I have set up, that I hadn't done anything to it, but for some reason it's giving us a little scuff today. So let me see, maybe if I re-add it and make a new one. Okay, there we go. Now we got it. There we go. Now we're going. Now we're gaming. Let me just get this back into the overlay. Okay, there we go. Back where it belongs. Now we're good. I don't know why I was doing that. I mean, I never had to do that where I had to delete it and then re-add it. Because usually the capture window capture works just fine. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I plan to do first. But before you need to check on events. Oh, got new test runs. And I also need to check the battle pass because I remember. Yep. Before I do work on the dealer quest, I'm gonna see what since I'm already here, might as well see what what they want. Pan, welcome on in. I hope your day's been going well, and welcome on in. You came just in time. I just started. Oh, almost forgot. Oops. Forgot to turn the audio back on.
Isn't something that's gonna clear up in a few days.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Did you bring this one?
Got a little scuffed today.
How are things on the front line?
Well, the enemy are much stronger than we could have imagined, but we're holding our own. I've been right in the thick of it. At one point, there were a horde of enemy troops surging towards us like the tide, but I didn't flinch. I drew my blade and charged straight into the fray. 4 shogunate samurai, and only 1 of me. But I still managed to fend them off.
You mean I fended them off?
When did you grow nerves of steel?
This guy stole the show, though. When he saw me tiring and falling back, he burst onto the scene and took down a whole group of them in one fell swoop. They were no match for him at all. I heard he even stormed the Vision Hunt ceremony, and that the Raiden Shogun herself failed to take him down.
Amazing work, both of you.
Actually, she almost did take me down.
I can believe most of that, but him facing off against the Raiden Shogun? I think you might be embellishing the story a little there, Teppei. I mean, we've all heard of the Muso no Hitotachi, right?
Hey, Fire Dragon, welcome on in. My day's been going really well, and I just started. I hope everyone's day's been going well. But we're kind of we were off to a little bit of a scuffy start today because for some reason the window capture wasn't working. It was showing the tab when I was watching a clip from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, where the clip I was watching was the one where General Grievous he fights off the Night Sisters and eliminates them. If you guys haven't ever seen or watched Star Wars: Clone Wars, I highly recommend watching it because Star Wars: Clone Wars is really good. The 3D animation in it. I've watched it ever since it came out back in, I think it was 2008, I think is when it came out. But yeah, I've watched Star Wars: Clone Wars for years, and it's one of my favorite Star Wars series. I don't know. Well, okay, let's
Either way, to tell the truth, with all the losses we've sustained recently, I was starting to lose hope in our ability to hold out much longer. But seeing fresh recruits join our ranks and hearing Teppei's exploits, I'm itching to get myself better as soon as possible, so I can get back out on the front line.
Huh. That's a lukewarm epiphany if you ask me. While you're lying there itching to get better, I'm still out there training hard despite my injury. Oh, even though it burst open again yesterday.
It did? Well, do you need me to get you something to dress it with? I heard about a remedy recently that uses wild bugs. All you need to do is grind Onikabuto into powder and it makes a very effective dressing. They say it feels cool on the skin and acts fast to completely cure flesh wounds.
Sure, I'll take one. Thanks.
Sounds a little strange to me. I would have thought wolf hooks would do the trick, but it's your decision.
Well, how about we let our new recruit decide? I'll stay here and make some preparations. If you're a fan of weird and wonderful remedies, please gather some Onikabuto for me. I'll take it from there. But if you're more of a wolf hook advocate, bring some of those instead. Personally, I recommend we try the new remedy. It sounds promising.
Did I miss something important yesterday? Not really. You didn't miss really anything important yesterday, Fire Dragon. I was mainly doing Yuito's story and going through like the kind of like the usual beginner stuff like I did on Kasane's side and Scarlet Nexus yesterday. But what I really liked about doing the New Game Plus, the weapons I had gotten for Yuito, Kasane, and the others when I got all of them together at one point in the game, I still had them, which means all I had to do was really give everyone their weapons back when I got them on my side. However, I did do a little bit better this time when I went up against Kasane and I beat her. Okay, so I don't have to do anything here, so which means I already got the materials, but then it could be because I got the wolf hooks, a whole bunch of them.
Thanks for your help. Have you decided which dressing to use yet?
I need these, so I'm gonna go with wolf hook. Oh wait, because I need these for upgrading Ito.
Oh. Never mind. I guess this was probably the safer option. I may need your help in a moment to change their dressings. Here's hoping this will speed up their recovery. And, thanks for your help gathering the ingredients.
This really hurts when you first put it on. It's a standard remedy, but a dependable one. More importantly, thanks for the fresh dressing. Much appreciated.
You may have skimped a little here, though. I feel like I could use some more. I'm dying to get out of this place. I just want to be back on the battlefield with you.
I don't think it works like that. Piling on extra dressing isn't going to make you heal faster. Especially not when you're sneaking off to go train in the middle of the night. You have to cut that out, you know. Thanks again, Teppei. And thanks to our new recruit here. Speaking of training, that reminds me. They should be doing some archery practice down at the training grounds right now. Why don't you take our new recruit to go check it out? It'll be a good chance for them to meet a few more of our platoon and settle in.
You got it. All right, let's move out.
Okay, now with that, why don't we head on over and do more of the D-Loop quest, because I want to find out what happens, because it wasn't a whole lot when did it last time. That's probably because it's event progression wise during the days.
Even if calm weather. Do not trust your eyes. Your eyes can lie to you.
Hey Willow, welcome on in. Boom, boom, FBI, open up. I get the joke because I do like that sound alert. FBI, open up. Oh. Do that. Doing good. I just started. I did a few dialogue on the main story, and I'm heading back over to the Dawn Winery to do more of the D-Luke event. I don't know if you were, I don't think you were here last week, Willow, but if you noticed, guess who I got from the gacha last week? I got Ningguang.
You're finally back. I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
That's okay. We did offer to help.
Oh, ah! Ow. Thank you for the eats.
So anyway, is Master D-Luke back yet? We didn't see him at Falcon Coast.
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either, but I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time.
At least we got to see D-Luke of the past.
By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master
Ow.
D this whole time. Cause that
Thanks,
would be
Willow.
really tiring.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here. Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more complicated.
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that, but it sounds like a really important
Ow.
job.
Ow. Why am I getting needed all of a sudden? What did I do? I haven't done anything bad. Just kidding.
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master D-Luke out a great deal. You can let me take care of these time-consuming chores. There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your right as you enter the door. There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of the pile.
Is this a letter for Master D-Luke?
Annoying
Yes,
gremlin
it's from
child
Legacy
Paimon.
Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of D-Luke's inner circle.
Of course. Master D-Luke greatly values your friendship. Thanks again for the help.
I know people say like Paimon can be annoying, but to be honest, the one I find that's really annoying would be the fairy in The Legend of Zelda, the one that would always go, "Hey, hey, listen, hey."
Oh,
I mean,
awful.
if I don't know how Link puts up with the fairy, but it would always go, "Hey, listen." What was that a good imitation? Wow, I get. What? Oh, what? That was actually a really good one? No, I'm not the VA. I'm pretty sure if I was the VA of that, I would be getting like, oh god.
Whoa, there are so many letters here. It looks like Diluc read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in.
Fun fact: Arknight's event is called Invitation to Wine. Invitation to Wine. What are there Karens in? Are there Karens in the event? Because that's where you'll find a Karen. You'll find the Karen in the local wine section. Coincidence? I think not.
Oh, that's true. In that case, let's just tidy them up a little.
You're here. You move fast.
Woo!
Look, it's Diluc.
There he is.
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read them without your permission.
There's no need to be nervous. And I can see from the looks on your faces that they've grabbed your interest. These letters deal with events that are past and gone. I only held on to them in case any of the information they contain proves useful later down the line. I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following some rather unique developments recently. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
You don't look like you just got back from the city.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains where the valberries come from?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a trip to the Stormbearer Mountains. I'll fill you in later.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with Diluc. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions.
It's been a long time since Diluc's presence last outward you. Huh?
All right, let's just sort these letters for him. Well, since he said he doesn't mind, why don't we read them as we go?
Dear Dark Knight Hero, the Knights of Avoni. I'm just gonna actually let it just play audio, auto-wise. Because I know these are gonna have a lot of text in them. But I had to sort these letters out. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do that.
Raymond's not sure what this one's about. Shall we read another one?
I don't know how I'm supposed to put these letters in order. But I can see why Diluc would keep them, because sometimes old information can help out with things in the future, that's for sure. Because I tend to reuse some things from previous models sometime, like for references. I'm just gonna speed through these because I'm pretty sure.
Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now? Okay, remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written.
It would help if they had dates on them. So I'm pretty sure I got a gist of what it probably is that I have to, it would be by their age.
Alright then, let's put the letters in the right... If there's one thing we can take away from these, it's that Master Diluc has had a pretty difficult past. Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out. Yeah, that's true. Plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help he could ever want. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely not just for the grape juice.
I'm pretty sure Paimon just wants grape juice.
Wait, what?
Oh, Diluc is wearing the new skin.
Is there a problem?
They did a really nice job on the new design for Diluc. They did a nice job on the skin.
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? And you've tied your hair back. You look so formal all of a sudden.
Old outfit? You've seen it before?
Yup, it was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self, right?
Huh. I'm surprised it made such an impression.
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back then? Why were you fighting there?
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, they were still no match for me. We were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the unusually active ley lines. They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw.
Why didn't you stay there to keep
For
guard?
starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard the site.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people to spare. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling to send what limited forces they have to Falcon Coast. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom of things myself, rather than waste time negotiating with them.
Indeed, a really good job, but I still find his face a little strange. That's probably just how the model is, because I can tell you when I made this model, when I originally worked on it in VRoid before heavily modifying in Blender, I did find it working with the face a little odd. And it took the time when shaping the face, I shaped it the best way I could to what I think would look good.
And it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. Take a few Abyss Mages hostage, and they soon start talking. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation where it's needed.
So this is a joint initiative between you and the Knights.
It's their job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy, but that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa, Seems like you have even more control over things now than you used to, D-Luke.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your disposal. Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything. In return, I have a gift for your trouble.
Grape juice? The packaging is so fancy! It must be really expensive!
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes. I happen to have an unopened batch, so I brought you a bottle to try. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next
Grape
time you want
juice.
some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves. It's on the house.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery! This one bottle must be worth at least, like, 50,000 mora!
50,000 more, that's a lot.
To us for free! Thank you so much, Master D-Luke!
I do like grape
If
grape
you're
juice.
free tonight, you're welcome to stay for dinner. Adeline is already making it. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time.
One of the sodas I like drinking is grape soda, and there's a brand I like called Stewart's grape soda. But you know what sucks is we can't find it anywhere. The only place I know that would have it is a restaurant we have here around here called Cracker Barrel, and that's the only place I knew where they had it. But I recently haven't been able to see where they've had it, which is really disappointing because I really like that soda.
Yes, passiveness is not my style. Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do?
Well, in for Mora, in for one Mora, in for a lot, in for a lot.
Sure. After all, he did just give us this amazing grape juice. Wait, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of success are 9 to 1, you must never lower your guard.
Well said. In that case, let's get going.
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go! This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble behind us.
Ooh, got it as an item. Nice. Definitely gonna save that in reserve for when I really need that. Well, what's Kaya doing here?
Hello, Master Kai. I mean, Captain Kaya. I don't believe we were expecting you. Has something urgent come up?
Oh, Adeline, don't be such a stranger. The Knights of Favonius have received word of another sighting of the Dark Knight hero. Now, the witness wasn't able to see where the suspect was headed. However, I just have a gut feeling that he's in the Dawn Winery area.
Really? What can I say, Captain Kaya? You and the Dark Knight hero have never been seen in the same place at the same time, and you often show up at the Dawn Winery, just like the Dark Knight hero. So, is it safe to say that you are the Dark Knight hero?
Now that you mention it, it makes sense. I almost can't believe it. I am the legendary Dark Knight hero.
I'm sorry, Captain Kaya, but the Dawn Winery is having a fire safety inspection today. You'll have to come back another day.
Seriously, shouldn't you at least ask me to stay for dinner as a courtesy? Then again, I do have a pile of admin work waiting for me today. In that case,
Paperwork.
please pass a message on to D-Luke for me. Tell him that the hazard zone has been established. The public shouldn't notice anything, and the enemy is unlikely to detect it right away.
Captain Kaya, your words are as profound and enigmatic as ever. I'm just a maid. none of that means anything to me. Master is currently out at a business meeting with his commercial partners. I don't know where they are exactly. I will pass your message on to him word for word when he gets back, but I can't guarantee that the meaning behind the words will be fully conveyed.
Oh, but these are code words he grew up using. If he doesn't understand them, then perhaps it was a wasted childhood. Oh, by the way, is there anything new at the winery? While I'm here, I'd like to pick up some choice wine to take home.
Captain Kaya, you are too funny. You know we don't do retail. Still, thank you so much for visiting.
Kaya must be getting suspicious about Diluc again. Oh, I need to go here. I wish they made it to where Diluc's skin was free, because that would certainly be helpful.
Dawn, break forth!
Written in the stars. Your life is mine.
Let's take care of that.
There. It's done. The ley line deposit will disappear before long.
The battle went very smoothly.
All thanks to the power of teamwork. See, even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master Diluc saving the day by himself every single time. Many hands make light work.
Sidekicks. It's been a long time since I last worked with others. It's not so bad. If the opportunity arises, let's team up again in the future.
I remember someone made a Genshin Impact. Are you interested in world building? I actually am interested in world building. I do have ideas in my head for world building, but I haven't done a whole lot of environmental work when it comes to 3D modeling yet. I've mainly just been doing characters and assets and personal assets, and of course like overlays and that, and my little starting animation I've done. That's about all the work I've done. I have done a few environment stuff, like whenever, you know how I end the stream where it says later, I modeled that whole scene out myself. I sent you 2 videos about the world building of Terra, the world of Arknights. Nice. I'll take a look at those later, Willow. First, I need to do the. At first, it's Genshin time right now, but after stream, I'll definitely take a look at those videos.
Take this!
Leave my space. Decided by destiny.
Retribution!
Submit.
Burn!
fate is upon you. Let me scry.
Let's take care of them.
Verdict is... Thunderclap! Yeah!
Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. Let me scry.
Burn!
Your life is mine. Blood repays blood.
Shadows of fate.
Verdict is...
Written in the stars. Let me scry.
And there we go. Got my Paimon and Primo gems. I don't know why, but I always call them Paimons for some reason. Still can't get any wishes just yet. See. Okay, so that's what they got for characters right now in the shop. Okay, now that that's done, it's time to the main quest. Wait, I forgot I also got the commissions to do. First, let me check here. I think, if I remember, I think I have enough to log on up with one of the hangouts. I think I'll unlock Noel's. But I'm not going to start it yet. And that leaves, let me see. Yeah, that way I can get 2 more keys. So I can do the commissions real quick. Oh, it's up there. Okay, it's just where I have to reach the destination. And I've done that one before, so that should not be hard to do. It shouldn't take me long to do. Yeah, this will lead me a lot closer to it. Wait for my stamina to get back up.
Decided by destiny.
One down, 3 to go. Ooh, and I see some materials I can definitely get.
Curses! Delves into destiny. Let me scribe.
Verdictus?
Fate is upon you. Delve. Decided by destiny. Submit.
Verdictus?
Trying to get him and I couldn't get him because he was avoiding the hits. I think 2 down, 2 to go. So let's see, where are... Ah, here's another one. Okay, the building... Tower's one again. Take care of that real quick.
shadows of fate.
There we go. Recommission soon, and I just need to get rid of that one pesky hilly churl. Oh wait, I think I see something. Ah, it was just right there. Right for the picking. What I do like in the game is that if I do run into enemies like this, if I wanted to, I could just teleport away.
Leave my space. Your life is mine.
Don't waste my time.
Why do I keep getting frozen?
I'll remember that.
Better than nothing.
Okay, where's the last one? Ah, Storm Terror's lair. I only got eight. I need to get about, let's see, 12 more of them. Okay, last commission, then I can continue on with the story.
Decided by destiny. Let me scribe.
Thunderclap! Lightning slash!
Submit. Written in the stars.
You want me to explain how astrology works? I'm not sure you'd understand even if I told you, but since you ask, the method I use is called hydromancy, the art of inferring fate from the illusory reflection of stars on.
Okay, now that those commissions are done, time to go over here and get the commissions done. Well, they're done, but turn them in.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing today's. Ad Astra Ab.
Well, wrong button. Okay, here. And it. Oh, Neil is on a. Was on one. That takes care of that. Oh, it's on the battle pass. Gee, it is, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Yep. And with I need to get conscious to obtain and unlocks once the Golden Apple Archipelago is unlocked during the Golden Apple vacation returns. Can't do now, so because I'm pretty sure that's the quest I have not done yet. Oh, wait, I just remembered in the shop, I think I now have enough to get a new wish. Yep. I don't know how they avoid getting struck by lightning all the time.
This sucks. Let's see now. I've loosed exactly 10 arrows and only one
Bullseye?
hit the target.
This isn't good enough. It's evident from these past few days the practice alone isn't enough to improve our marksmanship. How hard could it be? Just draw the bow, aim, and shoot. Clearly, I underestimated the skill involved.
It can be pretty difficult to draw
Progress
with a
like
bow
this,
and
who
arrow.
knows when we'll be fit for battle? I suppose all we can do for now is wait for the drill master's next visit and ask him for more tips.
Seems things have gotten tough on the front line recently. All the best drill masters have already been dispatched to fight. I guess we'll just have to keep practicing ourselves. At this rate, who knows if we'll ever become resistance fighters.
Come on, guys, less complaining, more training.
Teppei-senpai?
Listen up for a second. I've come to introduce our newest recruit. In battle, he single-handedly slayed multiple shogunate samurai without so much as breaking a sweat. And that was after interrupting the vision hunt ceremony with a feat of stunning bravery. Not to mention surviving an encounter with the Raiden Shogun.
Is that true? Perhaps you'd be willing to give us some archery tips? We
I use
promise not to
swords,
take
not
too much of your
a bow and arrow.
A quick demonstration would be all we need. Our previous training was so rushed that we hardly remember the proper technique.
It would mean a lot.
Okay, but watch closely.
Oh, you got it. We won't let you down.
A certain number of blue targets, the training exercise. Watch out though, hitting red targets will represent allied forces, or leaving training area will result in failure. Okay, with this, it would probably be best if I get Amber. Because she is the only archer I have.
Well, there you have it. I told you our latest
And there we
recruit
go.
is pretty strong.
Incredible. I think I understand what I was doing wrong now. My posture was off, and I didn't draw back with enough force. Seems I also need to focus on keeping my grip steady and monitoring the external environment. If I can get those few down, I'll be hitting my mark in no time.
What am I doing all the way over there?
Watching your demonstration was a great help. I learned a lot. At least this time I was able to observe some proper technique. As long as I can retain it, I know I'll become much stronger.
I'm all the way over
Before
there.
this whole conflict came about, I was just another everyday citizen of Watatsumi Island. My wife and I were leading a quiet life together. War and battles were the last things on our mind. That all changed with the Vision Hunt decree. The actions of the Shogun's army ignited something inside me. That's why I joined the resistance. The road ahead of us now seems like a long one indeed. Can those of us without visions or combat skills really become adept fighters like them? There's no use in speculating. Thank you both for your help. We'll keep practicing as much as we can.
Stay focused. With us holding the front line, you can continue sharpening your skills until you're ready. Now then, let me show you around some other places. Where should we head next?
Sir, we've got trouble. The Shogun's army is attacking. There are still many wounded in the camp. We mustn't let the enemy break through. We'll need your help to hold them off.
What? Impossible. How could they have reached us all the way out here? We'd better go assess the situation. A chance for us to prove our worth in battle.
What? Okay, that's bull.
Soldiers, quick!
On that, I would have kept Mona. But
Retribution!
It's not.
Soldiers,
managed to hold them off. But what would the Shogun's army be doing here? We have sentries and patrols posted all around the perimeter here. The enemy should never have been able to reach us this far unnoticed. Unless we have a traitor in our midst. They must have an informant, feeding them intelligence and helping them to approach unseen. That's the only possible explanation. Our priority is finding the agent and protecting the camp. This is my chance to show what I'm made of.
Sir, if I may. I just returned from inspecting the perimeter. It appears that several portions of our defensive walls were already collapsed.
Yep,
The
we got a
Shogun's
traitor in
army must
our
have known about
midst.
this vulnerability and made their way over from the cliffs nearby before attacking through the gaps in our defenses. I suggest we repair the walls and double the guard. That should keep them from sneaking up on us like this again.
In that case... Understood. Leave the repairs to us. We can make use of the wooden rope nearby to patch up the defenses. Why don't we make this more interesting, recruit? A contest between the two of us. Just don't underestimate me. If there's anything I know, it's logistics. You'll see.
Lightning attacked again. Yep, and that's definitely what happened during it. That one cutscene is the lightning struck again. And it wasn't the first time. I remember during a cutscene in Leeway that it hit us while we were talking with Zhang Li. And it knocked me off where I was in the cutscene.
This is destiny.
I still have a lot to do with the keep. How about you take a rest while I go back?
Well, that was what I was trying to do. Collect nearby materials to repair the fence.
All right, that should do it. The Shogun's army will have a hard time getting past this, no matter how determined they are. It seems I've made another valuable contribution to the resistance. But why does it always have to be logistics work? I thought getting transferred to the front line would be a chance to showcase my abilities and square off with the enemy. Instead, here I am. Doing what I've always done before.
Why are you so insistent about being on the front line?
It's just like General Goro said. We joined the resistance because of our warrior's will. There are a multitude of ways to contribute to the resistance, but who wouldn't want to take out a few shogunate samurai given the chance? Anyway, we got more than we bargained for inspecting the camp. Let's report back to General Goro. If all goes well, we might just be assigned a few missions closer to the action.
I know one thing, if I got Ning Wong up to the level that like Mona and the others are, definitely Ning Wong can do some real damage, that's for sure.
Strange. I don't see General Goro anywhere.
We've had a change of plans. The general has been dispatched to the front line to lead our forces into battle. The Shogun's army is attempting an advance on the main front. Reports have it that Kujo Sara is now personally leading the enemy forces. As for us, it's been days since Her Excellency last made an appearance here. We've executed almost all the directives she gave us, but have received no further instruction. The situation is becoming grim. If we retreat any further, I fear morale may falter. For now, we can only pray that General Goro will be able to turn the tide, however difficult that may seem.
We should go to the front line. Our forces need all the help they can get. We're no use to them here. We mustn't let Tatara Suna fall to the enemy.
Kujo-sar, that what name sound familiar? Tenryou commit the one we met when we were rescuing the fireworks of the one who was a member of the Tenryou Commission. And to get it, I wasn't trying to do a conversation with the character trying to. She's the woman with the Tengu mask. Okay, now I know who it was. The name sounded. I recognized the name, and I had a feeling it was her. So it looks like I'm gonna be fighting. Most likely, you're probably gonna be fighting her. But before, wrong button. Go over here and heal. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to redeem what I did for the. And claim my key. Here we go. I'm gonna be going if possibility I fight her. Definitely want to have all the help I can get, and also it looks like I now upgrade the statue even more. I'm glad when I was finally able to figure out how to get to the other islands, I went over and blocked a lot of the waypoints, because this certainly helps out when traveling. One thing I know is I do have the place I need for Ito. I just need to go over there and definitely do a lot of work. And it looks like it's going to be a big battle. It's coming, that's for sure, I can tell. Little bit of a standoff we got here.
So, you are the only one here? I thought I might get to meet your grand strategist. She is the one that's been causing our forces so much trouble. The fact the Resistance has even held out for this long is thanks to her. But soon, the Resistance will fall. They are no match for the might of the Shogun's army. Her schemes mean nothing now. We have already rooted out those behind the Resistance. All who have dishonored the almighty Shogun will be punished.
I have faith in Her Excellency and in the soldiers of the Resistance. The Vision Hunt Decree is a brutal injustice. Our resistance has only just begun.
It is futile. There is one other thing. I'm sure you've seen the recent arrest warrants. I trust that the blonde traveler is somewhere among your forces now. I will make you a deal. Hand him over to us, and you'll buy yourself some time. A respite from the bloodshed would be advantageous to both sides, would it not?
So that's why you brought reinforcements. Just to get...
He is of great importance to the almighty Shogun. But the way I see it, he is expendable to the Resistance.
That's where you're wrong. He means just as much to us. As a member of the Resistance, he's a comrade. I'll never surrender him to you. The Resistance never betrays its own. Her Excellency made that clear to everyone from the very beginning.
General Goro!
Teppei and the Traveler, what are you doing here?
It's my duty as a member of the Resistance. You know, that's right. I'm gonna go with that.
It would appear our time to fight side by side has finally come.
Well, well. We meet again. This time, I won't let you get away. I thought that you would seek refuge with the Resistance in the hope of receiving asylum. That you choose to show up here proves that you have more bravery in you than I had originally thought. And now that you're here, I have a proposal. Why not represent the Resistance in a fight of honor?
A fight of honor? What's that?
Before the battle begins, each side chooses their finest warrior for a match of single combat. To the superior force, there's little significance in such a duel. But to the weaker force, victory could constitute an important boost to their morale. Her motives are clear. She wants to use the match as an opportunity to capture you. Do not feel compelled to participate. We could take the fight to them without such a ceremony.
Well, what do you think? Will you fight?
I won't lose.
Remove all threats to eternity! By order of the almighty Shogun!
Be wary! You're up against a powerful opponent!
That was easy.
You got this!
There's more than one round! Keep it up!
I've lost.
So much for that, warrior.
Look! That's 2 rounds in a row! The Shogun's army is not invincible! We can win! The soldiers are rallying! Your warrior's will is bringing them hope, Traveler!
Bellowing thunder!
Show me what you've got!
Decided by destiny.
Bested.
Stronger than I anticipated. This contest has served its purpose. Soldiers, attack!
Seriously?
Glory to the Shogun and her everlasting reign!
So much for honor.
Prepare to engage! All of you, with me! see!
The wait is over, my comrades. Now is our moment.
Calm as the breeze, my lady.
I just hope you can afford all these mercs you've gathered!
Kazuha!
We meet again, old friend.
Retreat!
All forces, retreat!
Greetings. Well, this is the first time we've met. Please, allow me to introduce myself.
That was a pretty good cutscene. Definitely enjoy it when it does the cutscenes in the animation.
I'm Sangonomiya Kokomi, organizer of the Resistance and also the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island. Perhaps it's the first time you're hearing that title. To put it simply, I'm the person currently in charge on Watatsumi Island, which is also the home front of the Resistance. I've actually heard all about you from Beidou and Kazuha. I hadn't expected to find you join the Resistance, though. Do you have a plan beyond this point?
No immediate plans.
In that case, shall we continue our conversation at the Shrine of Sangonomiya? Although the Shogun's army has retreated for now, the war is far from over. The Vision Hunt Decree has not been repealed, and neither the Tenryo Commission nor the Raiden Shogun show any sign of stopping. In short, our problems have yet to be resolved. I suggest we move to the shrine to discuss our counterplan. What say you?
That sounds good to me.
Can I come too? I know Watatsumi Island very well. I can carry on being your guide if you'd like.
Of course you can.
Goro, thank you for all you have done. Our forces are weaker than the Shogun's army, and my absence can only have made the recent days all the more trying for you. I'm afraid I must still ask you to stay a while longer, to keep eyes on the Shogun's army and also to see to the wounded. But I will ask the mercenaries to remain stationed here, and Kazuha is here too. Hopefully this will serve to reduce the pressure you are under.
Well received, Your Excellency.
I must return to Sangonomiya now. I have a few things to attend to. Once you're ready, please rendezvous with Teppei. He will escort you there. Thank you for all your efforts so far. From this day on, I fight alongside you. Fight for the future of Inazuma.
Quest completed. Ooh, I got a constellation for Electros, so let me go over Traveler. Let's see, can I ascend him? No, not yet. I need about 18 of these, and I need about 12 more of this flower.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only be accepted.
I still need about 10 more of these.
With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my scryglass hazy.
there you are. Good to see you. Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together from there. If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know straight away. That said, you've spent time with the Crux fleet in the past, so I think you'll probably be fine. Ready? And away we go!
Omnipotence over morals. No need for me to take the ship. I could just teleport.
One need not scry to know today's weather will be good.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
I like how this area of the game looks. It looks definitely pretty.
Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
I mean, look how pretty this is. This is so cool. I mean, with the giant shells in the waterfall and everything, this is pretty. From what I can, from my guess is that this place used to be underwater for a time, which is the reason why we have these giant coral shells. One of my favorite places, like when I played Monster Hunter Rise, was the area with a bunch of coral. Because I don't know what it is about coral, but it's just so pretty to look at. And I like how it has it with the emission where it has the bubbles like floating upwards and disappearing. That's also a really nice touch to it. Pretty much accurate, actually.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, So are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Well, I don't know about skin hard as diamond.
What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line.
Can this mysterious sponsor be trusted?
I am not without my doubts. But Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army.
Wonder who the supporter is.
Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear,
meat.
Still no alcohol.
That's fantastic.
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours. When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
When the Raiden Shogun is defeated.
That's the question, and I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us?
I won't give up either.
Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as Captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Not a bad title.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to Captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory. Great! So when do we take up our post? The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish 2, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
Okay, with that's not like a good title. Swordfish 2. Okay, I guess these must be part of my troops.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question, but this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
To tell you the truth, the correct correct pronunciation would be Ronin, not Ronin. The correct pronunciation would be Ronin.
All right, let's show them what you're made of.
That's where they kind of mess up with the pronunciation, but that happens sometimes. Because the correct term would be Ronin for samurai.
Let's get down to business.
It's no
My blade! There's more! Verdict is... How's this? There's more! My blade! Wait! Take this! Finally, to the ferry.
give up.
How's this?
Submit.
Finally, No.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
Are there any other Ronin to deal with?
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones
East?
over there are
I thought you
tougher,
said
and there's
west.
more of them.
Kakomi said we need to secure the rear guard.
Got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Well,
That's not even all of them. They have 2 more camps nearby. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other 2 camps that'll cause us issues. They might decide to provide backup or abandon them and escape on their own.
Then let's attack all of them at once.
But Captain, that would put you in great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have enough men to guard you. It's too risky.
I'm fine. Yeah, because I can handle myself against all of them.
Yep, the Traveler eats amateurs like these for breakfast.
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go and rendezvous with you on completion.
It's my lucky day.
My blade! You dare to hit me! Delve into depth!
To the ferry. Finally, No.
Fate is upon you.
More. To the ferry.
What's one more?
Let me scribe.
Fall before me! This will end you!
Leave my space.
Strike slice!
Delve into destiny.
It's over!
Written in the stars.
Keep
Let me scribe.
Don't waste my time. We are all but...
Oh crap, Ningguang got hit.
This isn't over!
Time for retribution!
You win this battle.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get
Down goes the
hurt, did you?
samurai. I'm fine.
Cool. Paimon wonders how everything is going with Kotoku and Yoshihisa. Should we go over and check on them?
Captain!
Captain, the other 2 camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokomi.
Oh, Kokomi, that's how I
Finally,
pronounce
we
it.
got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku
Has to
wouldn't let us out
remember that.
until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
Okay, now let's see. First things first is to go and heal because Ningguang got injured. Eh. See me just a sec. Okay, I'm back. Make sure everything's working right. Yep, everything's working. Okay, continue on.
How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly?
Without a hitch.
I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
Yep, they are gone from the island.
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss! Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay.
Hey, where did Tepe go?
I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you. A special mission? Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tatarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Strange
Sounds
still,
sus.
the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this.
It's like they got a
not
mole.
urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi Island. When Tepe returns, you can catch up with him, then pick a day when the weather's good to set sail for the islands. Is Tepe really gonna be okay? He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh, Paimon can't help but feel a little worried about him. Oh, why don't we go wait for him at the training grounds?
I can understand Paimon's concern for Tepe because he did get in trouble when we first met him.
How's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay with everyone?
Well enough.
Well, you're in luck, because this season veterans got a few leadership tips for you. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act as an incentive to go the extra mile. It's also important to maintain strict discipline at all times, and finally... wait. What was it? Was it?
Wow, where'd you learn all that, Tepe?
I read it in a novel from the Yai Publishing House. It was a long time ago. You wouldn't believe how many dongo it took to convince my friend to let me borrow it.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army? Pretty sure that's called being an armchair general.
That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military management on the job now. Just like you.
Wait, you mean...
You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own Special Operations Unit. It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right?
It doesn't sound as cool as
I spoke
Swordfish.
to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them together once they're ready. I can't wait to put them on. We're really gonna look the part. Ah, everything's going great. Our mystery sponsor supplies have really helped turn things around.
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course. You're a recognized member of the Watatsumi Island Resistance.
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going, I'll overtake you if you're not careful.
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Tepe's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Thing is, with the Traveler and how some of the other characters have gotten their alt outfits, I'm surprised they haven't made one for the Traveler after Travelers after so long. You would think they would have made like an alt like a new outfit that the Traveler can wear. Okay, if I'm gonna there, I'm gonna have to go. See, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go over here first and probably get onto the ship to get over there.
I don't need an umbrella, but you can use one if you need.
Wait for my stamina to get back up.
These thunderbolts fall from.
This should be the place. But Sankanumio is right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find.
The Traveler said the clothes are special, so maybe they don't use other clothes to remember the other sibling. True, that could be a reason.
Lightning flash!
Okay, I think what it is, I have to do these in order. Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be a problem. Because I don't have any characters to do this with Electro. Well, I do, but I can't like keep a steady flow of it like other characters can. And it takes longer than the time runs out. Because no doubt it has to do with these, but I can't do anything because I can't. Well, for one thing, I can't keep them lit. So that's gonna be a problem.
Take this.
The Try using it's in her normal attack already uses Electro. Oh, you got a good point. I forgot. I got her. It's just I haven't used her a whole lot.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay. Before I start battle, best lets me switch back to Ningguang.
Let's make haste.
Thanks, Fire Dragon. That helped.
Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate.
Submit! It's nothing.
Fate is upon you.
Certainly got burned on that end.
Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm Lodge Trail doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives Paimon the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Huh? Tepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. I guess I came here for nothing.
Tepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Tepe looks a little off.
There is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
It's scary at the same time.
The Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed. We only rose up to fight against the Vision Hunt Decree. When Orobashi attacked civilization, Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt Decree, it's time for someone to stand up and stop the Shogun. Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the Shogun's elite samurai, so I think I'm gonna take a quick breather, and it's on to my next assignment. You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Don't stay here longer than you need to. Being around the Tatarigami too long won't do your health any good.
Take care of yourself.
Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Does it look like he's in peak condition?
Teppei's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate samurai. Paimon can hardly believe it. Let's report back to Kokomi.
Look who it is.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for
That explains
questions and
it.
found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt Decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refused to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Oh dear. That would explain why Teppei looked a lot different when we saw him, why his hair was a different shade. Most likely because he's been using one of those weapons.
Do you know something about this?
It's a Fatui delusion.
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms...
Teppei.
No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
It wouldn't make sense if he was using one.
Goro, let's go to the resistance camp ourselves. The use of delusions has to stop right away.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Goro, let's go to...
Yes, Your Excellency.
Goro, let's go to...
Okay, it doesn't matter which one I talk to. It's just gonna say they're just gonna say the same thing. Okay. Hey Squish, welcome on in. I hope your day's been going well. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, that starts happening when you become affiliate. You get. Oh, wait. Okay. Hey.
Oh. Hey guys.
Okay, now I get to say hello to you, Squish. I'm glad glad you came in. I hope your day's been going well, and I do apologize for the ads. If I could, I wouldn't have ads playing, but that's how Twitch is with the ads. They have it to where where they play when you get to anyone gets to affiliate. I know how annoying ads can be, especially like when you're on YouTube. Because the one thing I hate, I know there's a need for ads, because that's how people like get advertisements, but I really wish people would have a better understanding of when to choose when and at what time an ad should play, instead of choosing the wrong times. But I hope your day. But anyway, I hope your day's been going well. Whoever created double ads, respectively, leave this planet and go to the next. The thing is, Squish, with YouTube, I remember when YouTube was first around, you rarely saw ads playing at all. There were no ads played at all when you were on YouTube, but it used to be where like one ad. Yeah, it used to be like you would get like just like one ad at the beginning, and that was it. But in my opinion, it's gotten a lot worse to where what I call the ad apocalypse, because you can't go like 5 minutes without two ads showing up, and even if they do, you can't skip them. And I'm like, please let me skip ad. I want to watch video. And the only way you won't see ads on a stream is that if you're subbed. That's the only way ads will not pop up during the stream. I'm giving you a nickname, you have no choice. And what nickname would that be? It shall be... I don't know how... Meshach. Pronounced Meshach. Meshach. I have no idea what Meshach means. Let me see if I can look it up real quick what the name means, because that's the first time I've heard the word. Oh, from what I got, the word means cook. No, that ruins it. Well, I like to learn what it's in a different language, which I shall not say because you translate it. No, it does not. Oh, but that's what I got when I put it in. It means plushie. Plushie? How do I look like a plushie? But the truth is, to be honest, I actually do want to get a plushie version of my model made. And actually, I do have a redeem, and if you redeem it, I put a friend of mine's plushie on my head. That gave me an idea. It sounds cute in English, okay? Oh no, what's the idea you get a fire dragon? Please tell me it's not a Warcantos plushie. Now I'm gonna call you Warcantos plushie. No, please. Damn it, Bao. To those who don't know, Bao, she's another VTuber. She's a whale VTuber, and not too long ago, she did a VTuber Smash or Pass. And if you're wondering, yes, I did get a Smash, but she mistook my black tribal markings that I have on my face. I based them on Darth Maul, but she mistook them for like a Waluigi mustache. And that's not what they are. They're black tribal markings. If you look at what Darth Maul looks like and see how my markings are, that's what I base the facial markings on. But ever since then, that's been a meme around here, is Arcantos. It's basically Waluigi and Arcantos fused together. One of these days, I'm gonna make a meme and I'm gonna tag Bao in it. And I'm gonna tell her, "You did this." Arcantos would never die. No. At this point, if I do Arcantos, I'm gonna have to make my skin look and my model skin look all purple and everything when doing it, and have the Waluigi hat and put the mustache on. But I currently can't do that because I'm wearing a hood. What was it? Oh, I got a raid. Hey, Avenged, thank you for the raid, and also welcome in raiders. My name is Arcantos. I'm an ancient ice demon. I play video games and I do 3D modeling. And Avenged, thanks again for the raid. I hope your stream went well. Let me just shout you out. See what game you were playing. Okay, you were playing Destiny 2. I know that game. How did it go? I hope it went well. It's been a while since I last played Destiny 2. I kind of stopped playing when they started doing the Battle Pass stuff. But I hope your stream went well. What were you doing in Destiny 2?
Just a moment. Let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right. Yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately.
Catching up on some stuff and trying to level up my season rank. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah, because I remember when they started doing the changes, they started doing it where they have like season ranks instead. I remember with Destiny, it used to be where you had to work on leveling up your armor, and whatever level that was, that's what your light level would be once you got to a certain rank, a certain level. But I hope everything went well in Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is a fun game, though I kind of wish they didn't have the Battle Pass stuff. I liked it better when it just had to be when they released new content and you paid for the content. But I hope things went well for you in Destiny 2. And I do plan on one day getting back into Destiny 2, but I haven't been able to because it's gotten a lot where it's a lot more grind than story.
Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. Wait a sec. Where's my secret weapon gone?
Yeah, there's a lot of grind involved. Yeah, I expect there is, because I know, like, especially like also with Apex, you have to do a lot of grinding if you want to get up to like platinum or diamond. But there's a bit of a joke every time someone mentions Apex. I think Chibi's just gonna show up because someone mentioned Apex. But yeah, things get pretty grindy. Though with Genshin, what I like is that I don't have to worry about the grind because I don't really feel where I have to do a lot of grinding except for when it comes to leveling up characters. So it's pretty good because I haven't had much luck with the gotchas, so I can just really focus on a few characters at a time.
It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, his secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference.
Poor Tepe. I haven't played in years. Maybe I should try it again. Yeah, Destiny 2. Destiny is a fun game. I'm not going to deny that because I definitely enjoy the lore and the story behind Destiny 2. Destiny, because I played ever since like the first Destiny. Then kind of stopped for a while, but when like Taken King and Destiny 2 came out, that's when I started playing again. But the last time I played Destiny, that was back when they had released it to where we could go back to the moon and the Red Fortress. I kind of stopped playing after that because it just felt it was really too short. Okay, with the Red Fortress, the story with that was way too short in my opinion. They should have added more stuff and made it a lot longer because it did not take me. It only took me like a couple of days to finish it. But that's where I last played Destiny 2.
Delusion. Oh god. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision?
The thing that's happening to Tepe, it reminds me of recently because the anime One Piece, I watched it a bit, but I recently started watching it again because they started showing it on Toonami again. And the arc that was going on was the Fishman Island arc. And what's happening to Tepe reminds me of what the Fishman pirates were doing. Is they were taking like these drugs, and while it increased their strength and everything, there were side effects to it. It literally shortened their lives to where, and I don't mean like their lifespan like shortens. It literally like rapidly aged them. And depending on how much they took, it was depended on how much it would age them. And because some of them took so many, they rapidly aged to being really old and frail. And that's what looks like it's happening to Tepe.
Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. Soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. Soon as I've rested up.
Tepe.
The Fatui.
Hey, where are you going? Hey!
But I'm currently on missions. I'm not accepting a co-op request right now. Or Tepe.
How's Tepe's condition?
He's taking a sudden turn for the worst.
I have put out the order to seize all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly, a few have been less fortunate.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay, I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts?
I'll go confront the Fatui directly. Yeah, they had to pay for this.
The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded.
Won't be a problem for me.
It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
There's no time for that.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria, and if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Okay, let's go.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Time to take down some Fatui. Okay, so and I'll have the nearest place I have is right over here. Oh, what do we have here?
I suppose this will do.
Before I go on, I'm gonna unlock this. Okay, definitely keep this in mind, but I am not strong enough to do this one just yet. Starting to think that they're way up in the air, because I remember coming across gates that have, and they were up in the air, so that might be where those are. Before I do, I need to get that waypoint unlocked. Plus, it gives Paimons or the Primo gems. Let's see the map. I think I see what it is. It's a puzzle. No doubt I have to get these torches. Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna switch Ningguang out for Amber.
At the ready.
Well, I can't. I don't think I can do. It doesn't look like I can do this just yet because it's raining. Probably have to wait until I like defeat Ryan Shogun in order to do this.
Understood.
You have to do the quest Stop the Rain. Okay, thanks Fire Dragon for letting me know.
Don't waste my time.
Let me run.
Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
How's this? Fall before me!
Bellowing thunder!
Finally,
Your life is mine.
To the fairy? This is over. Take this. One strike will suffice.
Delve into destiny.
Cut down. Like this.
Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
Okay, so this must be it. Okay. There, that should do it.
Give up.
Who's this first? Time for retribution! Hurry up!
Let me stop. Written in the stars.
I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! An unfortunate fault! You can't run! Well, this isn't over!
Submit.
Detoxifying events! That all you got? Well done!
Delve into destiny.
You need to hurry up! Get it together! First!
Decided by
Let's move.
destiny.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Shouldn't get careless. You can't run! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I mustn't counterattack! I see through you! You can't run! Well, I must kill you. This is trouble. The loneliness of death.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from retail?
on you.
Don't be
Shadows
a
of fate.
killjoy! We've only just begun.
Over here.
You can't
Leave
run!
my space.
Well, roasted.
Lightning flash.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
You really know how to get me going.
You can't run!
Is this the end of Jianquan?
Lightning flash!
The merrier. Blink.
Killjoy! We've only just begun.
Burn!
I see through you! You can't run!
Curses.
Well,
Decided by destiny.
Over here. Blink. The more, the merrier.
be a killjoy! We've only just begun. You need to hurry up! I can't run! Miscalculate!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Time for retribution!
The more, the merrier. Resistance. Shine.
You need to hurry up!
Shadows of fate.
Unfortunate fault!
Written in the stars. Delved into destiny.
Shouldn't get careless. Have a load of this!
This was not foretold.
Verdict is...
Let's move! Shouldn't get careless.
That takes care of that. Give me a sec here. Okay, no. It means dead, so let's continue on. Oh wait, I forgot there's a chest I have to do first. Can't let that get away, especially when it comes to getting gems or wishes.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
And I got hit. Oh, I see. I have to go from platform to platform.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive!
Time to fulfill my duty. It isn't time for a break yet.
I see through you.
Not
It's
breaking a
nothing.
sweat.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
No
Let me
slacking
scry.
off.
Send this quickly. You can't run.
This should be fun.
That all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
It isn't time for a
Delve
break
into
yet.
destiny.
You can't run. Well, try.
Shadows of fate.
I hate healers so much.
Fate is upon you.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Delve into destiny.
You can't run. Well,
no slacking off.
See, that's why I hate healers, because I can't, especially when I got big ones around.
My vision is clouded.
don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
The stars are fading.
No slacking off.
I see through you. Let's end this quickly.
This should be fun.
That all you got?
Lightning flash!
It isn't time for a break yet.
It's hard to get to the healer when I got two guys surrounding it.
There can be no excuse for defeat.
No, the healer.
Your life is mine.
That all you got? Let's end this quickly. You can't run.
It isn't time for a break yet.
I see through you.
The victor has been decided.
No excuse for slacking.
Let me scry.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. I see through you. Send this quickly.
It isn't time for a break yet. Not breaking a sweat.
That all you got?
No slacking off.
Shadows of fate.
You can't run. Send this quickly.
It isn't time for a break yet.
Written in the stars.
This should be fun.
Delve into destiny.
No slacking off.
Let me scry.
Be a killjoy.
Isn't time for a break yet.
Shadows of fate.
Well,
Not breaking a sweat.
let's end this quickly. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Decided by destiny. Let me scribe. Leave my space.
Well, that all you got? Don't be a killjoy. We've only just...
Destiny cannot
That is so not fair.
deny.
This should be fun. It isn't time for a break yet.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Let's end this quickly. You can't run in a sweat. Well, try. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Me. I wasn't meant for this world.
That takes care of the healer. That's a good. So even if I fail, I don't mind because at least the healer's been taken out, which means they can't heal.
You can't run. Well,
Give up.
let's end this quickly. I see through you.
Don't waste my time.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Is this the end of Jianxuan?
No more words.
It's not.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Shadows of fate.
Now that the healer's out of the way, I can easily take these guys on.
You can't run. Well, try. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. Can't run.
Delve into destiny.
Let's not waste time.
No, that is not supposed to happen.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun. That all you got?
Where did I go wrong?
Let's end this quickly. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Takes that one down,
We are all
leaving only one left.
Stay right there.
Shadows of fate. My vision is clouded.
Let's end this quickly.
It's nothing.
Almost.
Don't waste my time.
Delve into destiny.
Let's end this quickly.
Let me scribe.
Waste time.
into destiny.
Let's end this quickly.
Let me scry.
Let's not waste time.
Leave my space.
What the hell?
Destiny
How?
cannot be
How?
denied.
How did he even hit me?
Time for retribution. Let's end this quickly.
My flame has been extinguished.
Your life is mine. The victor.
I hate this Fatui.
Take this. Let's not waste time. Let's end this quickly. Almost.
My reckoning.
I hate that Fatui. I really hate him. I hate him. Why? I don't know why he won't just go down.
Maybe I wasn't meant for this war.
There's only one of them, and it should not be this hard to take him out.
No more words.
Delved into destiny. Shadows of fate. Odious fate.
Let's end this quickly.
Curses. Let me scry.
Let's not waste time.
Shadows of fate. Leave my space. Destiny cannot.
Come on, you stupid Fatui. Let me heal. And more importantly, why is he back at full health? He shouldn't be at full health. He should be at half health.
Verdict is, there can be no excuse or defeat.
Let's end this quickly.
It's nothing. Here.
Let's not waste time. Let's end this quickly.
I'll remember that. Submit. Don't waste my time.
Almost.
It's nothing.
Let's not waste time. Let's end this quickly.
Don't waste my time. Is this the end of Jianquan?
I really hate this Fatui. He should be down already.
Let's end this quickly.
Lightning slash! Yeah!
Almost.
Thunderclap!
I really hate this Fatui. This Fatui should already be dead.
Let's begin.
Delve into destiny.
Stay right
Let me scribe. Shadows of fate.
Let's end this quickly.
Come on, give me the stuff I need in order to heal the and so I can heal.
Let me scry.
Why didn't you move? See, that's what I don't get. Why didn't she move?
Quickly.
Shadows of fate.
Let's not waste time.
The stars.
I really hate this Fatui. I hate him. I hate him. And why is he back at full health? He should not be at full health. He should be at the health he was at. It makes no sense for this Fatui to be right back at full health when he did not, when I did not die at all.
Let's end this quickly.
Don't waste my time. It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Let's end this quickly.
The victor has been decided.
You will pay for that. Let's not waste time.
Verdict is...
Let's end this quickly. Almost. Let's end this quickly.
Where did I go wrong?
Let's not waste time.
Delved into destiny. Destiny cannot be denied.
Here! Bellowing thunder!
Let's end this quickly.
Lightning flash! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Let's end this quickly.
Yeah.
Let's not waste time.
About time. What? You gotta be kidding me. Seriously?
Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
waste my time.
Is this the end of Jim?
You have got to be kidding me. I already took down a whole bunch of them, and now I have to fight more.
Maybe I wasn't meant.
You gotta be kidding. What were the developers thinking with this one? I mean, really?
Shadows of fate.
It is totally unfair. I mean, I just went through hell with that Fatui already, and now it wants me to take on this.
Dare to hit me.
It's not Her Majesty's gift.
We are all but pawns.
Yeah.
You can't hide. Mirror images.
Retribution!
My reckoning has come. No mercy. Where are you? Got you.
My flame has been extinguished.
Out of my sight.
This is not the end.
I really hate this one. This is just as bad as the other one. As the Ascendant Quest.
Let me scry. Shadows of fate. Out of my sight.
Shouldn't get careless.
Time for retribution! Ha!
Got you. Her Majesty's power flows through me. Out of my sight. Got you. Mirror images disperse like water. Got you.
I'll remember.
Verdict is...
You can't
Written in the
Out
stars.
of my sight.
Destiny cannot be denied.
Where did I go wrong?
Don't waste my time. Winter.
Oof, about
You actually
time.
managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor?
You're manufacturing the delusions?
Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
Is a rotten deal.
Started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The
Oh,
more it
I
takes
can't wait
from
to take
them,
this guy
the
down.
more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Don't you dare mock Tepe.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on.
It's Miko. It looks like she saved us.
Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Miko? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please. Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
How did you save me from Balladeer?
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the Balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought.
Thank you so much for... thank you ever so much.
I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they?
What happened next?
You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict ban on the use of delusions across the whole army. With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the Balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleagues' behalf. It would be more trouble than it's worth. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Ungonomiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to do for me.
So this is why you rescued me?
You've met her, right?
You mean the Raiden Shogun?
I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes?
You mean inside?
Yes. The true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
There were some subtle differences.
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity.
Zhongli mentioned erosion.
You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhongli was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss.
I'm still not sure what you want me to do.
The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I.
The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt Decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits.
I still have one question.
Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Whew! I have to admit, that was a bit of a tough fight. But thanks to Ningguang, we managed to get through it. Ningguang is definitely the best, and I definitely am going to work on and get her rank up. And as I can tell, I am all close to ranking up as well again. But I unfortunately will now have to stop here for the day. So before let me see, where am I on the map? Okay, that's where it is, and that's where I would have to go. But I am gonna go over here and heal everything up before I end stream. But do stick around because we're gonna raid somebody, and you will be getting more. You'll be getting some channel points from the raid. So let me just do this. But that was a tough fight, especially with that Fatui. Though it would have been easier if he didn't like suddenly like restore his health all of a sudden. I wish the developers would fix that bug because that is definitely a bug, because there was no healer for him to heal up. If it wasn't for that, I would have defeated him. And with that, I am going to take us over the chat, and we're gonna look for somebody to raid. Okay, let me see who is on. Okay. Who shall we raid to fit? It's in the stream. Let's see. I hope I'm pronouncing her name. We're gonna Gregory. We're gonna rate her. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. It's, as you know, I do have trouble saying some names. So let me. So I'm gonna start and get the rate set up. Rate. Let me get their raid messages set up so you guys have a chance to copy it. This one is for subs. This is for non-subs. Give you a chance to copy that. Let me get rate set up. Okay. Okay, thanks, Avenged, and I hope your day the rest of your day goes as well, and the same goes to everyone. I hope the rest of your day goes well. I'm gonna start the rate now. This is gonna be it for me this week, unless something comes up, and because I know nothing's happening this week, but next week, a friend of mine, Chibi, not this week, but next week, a friend of mine, Chibi, she's having a 24-hour birthday stream. So hopefully there are some games I'll be able to join in on that. But I don't have any plan except Friday to continue playing Fallout New Vegas next on Friday. So that's what the schedule can be, and mainly the rest of the week I'm going to be working on stuff on my own. But until then, I'm going to say good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever it is in your time zone. I hope everybody enjoyed today's stream. Thanks for the follows, and also Avenged, thank you again for the raid. I really do appreciate it. And with that, I will see everybody later.